I think the reason why some people might cherry pen it because there comes a point, right, that as an educational player of any game, you eventually start to run out of things to teach your community or players as at a general stance, right? Because the thing about YouTube is eventually you can just go back into YouTube and you can eventually just, you know, look back at all the tips and tricks for Trapper, Wraith, Billy, yada yada yada. What do you think about my build for Oni? Ruin, Pop, Infectious, Tinker? Not bad at all. That's actually a really good build. Corrupt's not bad if you want to run that instead of Tinkerer, but Tinker is not a bad one as long as you're holding your power consistently. So I think that's the problem with educational Dead by Daylight players, and that's going to be a problem that I face myself. Is that for me, I'm very much teaching out the basics of every killer as I play every single killer. I teach out how to mind game. I teach out what strong tiles are, what strong tiles aren't. Best perks on every killer. Eventually, you guys are going to run out of things for me to teach you until a new killer comes out, in which case then I can teach you how to play that killer. But as soon as I teach that out, then that ends there. And so there's going to be these 3-month stints, right? And I'd say, like maybe a month and a half. Your content as an educational player, one who teaches others how to do what you do. You're going to have the new killer, new survivor, new perks. You're going to use them, show everyone what they can do, ideally, and it's going to rinse, repeat. So you have like a month and a half of time where your content's going to be very dry, and you're going to have to leverage not your educational side, but your personality. And for some people, I would say you guys are a good example. You guys like my personality and not just what I teach. And so you come here even if you're not learning anything new. And so I think that same thing can be said for Artstarva. So if you're not a fan of Artstarva's personality and he has no longer anything to teach you, then you're not going to find his content as enjoyable. Am I getting close to the goal? We're 2/3 of the way through on our days. We're less than 2/3 of the way through. You can actually see the exact number by doing exclamation point streak. No plural. Is a rock changed my mind? Sometimes you're not wrong, Ocean. You're not wrong. But yeah, so that is an issue that different content creators will always face. And Artstarva is not an exception to that rule. I'm not an exception to that rule. And I understand that, and I've come to terms with that fact. I don't mind it. You know, as the new killers come out, I see my viewership go up because people want to know how to play that new killer. They want to know my thoughts on it because of it. But, you know, as time then goes by, that new killer becomes old news. They've now learned what that killer does. Hey, what's up, Pepsi? How goes, my friend? How you doing today? You're pretty well, Dr. K. How you doing? Where did she go? Did she go the other way? There she is. No, I want to shoot through there. It didn't work. Alright. That's 8 seconds off of that gem. I'm good, Gilts. How about yourself? Doing pretty well, Pepsi. Doing pretty well. Yo, what's up, Barson? How you doing, my friend? I see barbecue and chili in the distance. Let's keep that in mind. Especially if Ruin ups right now, you want to definitely pressure that. Another 8 seconds off the gen. So when I see that many gen regressions, I get a little bit concerned about SPMM for this match. I really do. Because it tells me that these survivors don't have the mechanical skill to hit skill checks. I don't know why I aimed so far to the right. I thought that maybe they might dodge. They did not. They just kind of stood there. Let's reload. I will say, one thing I love about this map when playing Deathslinger, I love how the frickin' the gun echoes when you shoot it. I don't know why. I just really love it. It's such a satisfying sound. Alright. Where are we going here? Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work out, Nia. I'm sorry to say. Alright. Yeah, that's one thing that I feel like is hard for content creators, is keeping yourself relevant over times and during lulls of different things, depending on what type of content creator you are. Whether you're a, you know, comedic content creator, or whether you're a personality-based content creator, a whatchamacallit, you know, whatever have you. You have a key, don't you? Interesting. Yeah, they're not on the totem. Good, good. Where's the made his reload speed quicker? It can be quite intimidating when his reload speed is any quicker than base, I'll be real. Toss that god pal in the hall? Yeah, no, seriously. I saw that too. I saw that too. I was like, well, that's a thing. I'm not gonna complain. It's good for me. I mean, I'm in a good position now. Unfortunately, they do know where my ruin is. Uh-huh. Yeah, SBMM for Deathslinger, not looking too great, I'll be real. I don't know why. I don't feel like I played poorly on Deathslinger, but man, this is not looking good. Not looking good at all. I am sad this is so depressing. Why, what's sad? Is the merch taking longer than expected to arrive, or... I know that's sometimes based on the provider of certain things. Certain things can take a bit of time. Where'd they go? Well, one person's about to die on hook. That sucks for them. Yeah, but someone took my first place for gifted sub. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, it happens. Now you're in second place at the very least. You're in the top 3. Can't complain about that. Gonna go for the unhook? Nope. That deserves it here. Yeah, someone came in earlier, blanking down names because I'm horrible at them sometimes, and gifted 5 subs. Very, very thankful for that. Always appreciate all the support you guys give me. Hey, you guys got the unhook finally. That's awesome. I mean, to be fair, you let someone die on what I think was their first hook, so that kind of does suck. That's a whole minute and 20 seconds. You're gifting 20 subs? I mean, hey, if you want to, all the power to you. Always remember, though, you guys never have to gift subs, donate, what have you. I appreciate all the support you guys give me just by being here. Alright. Upsy daisy. Barbecue and chili. We see 2 people on that gen. I love how they identified where ruin was, and then they both go on the gen next to where ruin is. Just you wait till payday? Sounds good, Pepsi. Sounds good. Yeah, the SBMM for this match is no bueno. I'll be real. It's not looking that great. So one person already dived off. Actually, both of them dived off. Funny. We don't see the continued scratch marks. I wonder if one of them's running fixated. The scratch marks faded really quickly. Who's my favorite killer? It's all like I've talked about it before. It's like choosing a favorite child. It's very hard to pick because I do enjoy playing all of them. Realistically speaking, though, as of late, I've been really enjoying Blight. In general, yeah, I'd say right now it's Blight. Depending on Chapter 21 killer, I'm thinking it's Pinhead. I don't see any real evidence to suggest that's a different killer at this moment in time. I see one person on the gen, one person healing. I'm pretty sure I've not hooked that Claudette yet. Favorite survivor? Say between Felix and Jill, arguably. Right now I'm maining Felix. But I thought about switching over to Jill not too long ago. Wait, why did you not go for God Palette? It was right there. You had all the time in the world to go for it and vault and not be killed. Alright. That was Pyramid Head. I do enjoy myself some Pyramid Head. I genuinely think, at this point, Pyramid Head might be my best comp killer. My team, Sampledex, and I were talking about that because we were scrimming the other day. And, like, a lot of people know me for my Freddy gameplay in the comp scene. But, genuinely enough, my Pyramid Head gameplay has been, like, on point recently. I'm not sure, like, what happened to cause that, but I didn't think I was that great of a Pyramid Head until recently when I've been doing more comp scrims, and apparently I'm pretty freaking good. So I'm happy about that. What's another killer in my comp arsenal? Because I can play pretty much every killer well, but whether or not I'm comp viable with that killer is another story entirely. But with that being said, GG, well played to the survivors. RPD Slinger. Let's see what this looks like. There's a lot of pallets, like I said, and that's my major concern, is that they're just going to be able to toss pallets consistently. I just went into a dead-end room. GG's. I wanted to cut through here, not there. And we want to check middle. Yep, scratch marks on the gen. Why didn't you move? Like, Kate just watched me shoot at her, so I tried to predict her movement. But she just sat there as if nothing was happening. That was a bit odd. Yeah, I was P3 in Survivors during the Blood Hunt event. It helped out a lot, as you can imagine. Excuse me. Alright, no one's there now. I did see someone on that railing. Hi. How you doing, Meg? Are you not playing? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hi, Megan. Middle would be Slinger's best friend? Oh, 100%. Any elevation like that's great for Slinger. Tapped onto it. Because you can just do stuff like that and aim over the railing. It's fantastic. Why would you do that? Uh-huh. Okay. So, we're back into the exact same situation that we were before. Claudette still had DS this entire time. I mean, you get the unhook and then you immediately go back into the trade. Good dead hard, I guess. But you don't make that vault on the right. Yeah, SBMM is on something right now. I think that, so even if SBMM, I think that one of the issues that we're still going to find in this game is late at night, the killer pool gets really thinned out. So there's less killers playing the game. And because of that, survivors of what I refer to as lower caliber end up playing against people like me when they obviously shouldn't be. And so I think that late night DBD is still going to be a major issue for that reason. Hey, that's second DS. Look at that. Oh yeah, no, I don't really have fun playing these type of games where it is very clearly a one-sided match where we're pretty much just stomping on their face the entire way through. Not to mention, it's not fun for them, right? They're playing against someone who is playing at a completely different level than them. Gonna get green, yellow games, my four games? Yeah. Because we already ate your DSA. B, you just unhooked. Like, why are you doing those things you're doing? Because we already ate your DS, too. And I think I hear Meg over here as well. I do hear Meg. Kate's not struggling. I'm just gonna chase Meg if her on me. Meg, come back. Don't you want to save Kate? Take a body block. She'll get off my shoulder, I promise. Meg, come back. Where are you going? Promise, you'll save Kate if you take a body block. No? Okay. I think it's a horrible time to test the matchmaking since they released Tome 2. I would say that I pressed my M1 way too late. I don't know why. Like, I pressed it once, and then it didn't work, and then I just botched it. That was lag, by the way? What was lag? I wasn't even paying attention. You'll have a really sweaty game next? Probably, if SBMM. That's kind of what we see. Is like one really difficult game and one really easy game. I don't think the introduction of the tome is a bad time to test SBMM. What I do think, however, is that the tomes need to be changed. My complaint with the tomes is that it makes it so that survivors, for all intent purpose, are playing as if they've had multiple different objectives. Oh, when I picked up Kate at first? Gotcha. They're playing the game as if they have, you know, obviously they want to escape, but also they want to do totems. And they're doing totems as a primary objective and not a secondary objective. And because of that, then that means there's less people on gens. And because there's less people on gens, that means that survivors are going to die quicker. So that's kind of the problem. Track my merch I got? You should have gotten a, not a shipping label, but a tracking information. Theoretically speaking. Pepsi. If you didn't, you might want to reach out to Streamlabs support for that. If he goes upstairs, he dies. Oh, he dead-hearted, that's why. I was curious to how I missed that hit. I was like, that makes no sense. Alright, you want to play this palette? Be my guest, my friend. No more dead-hard this time. How did he... I'm confused on that one. How did he still manage to vault? Was there really that much time available between the hit and the animation? That's odd. Either ways. That was an odd one. Alright, oh, we already broke that pallet. Never mind. Yeah. I hope that the SBMM is better next match. I really do. Because, like, I sometimes feel bad for matches like this, right? Where it goes awry for them so quickly. But GG, well played to these survivors. Superliminal. I actually did some speed running today. Hey, that's awesome. M4 and 5, the 2 budgets on side and mouth. Gotcha. Yo, what's up, Wolf? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing today? Hopefully doing well. And Omega Black, thank you much for the follow. Welcome to the Guilty Ones. Very happy to have you here. So, survivors not respecting tear radius. And not leaving gen early. I have a sneaking suspicion that SBMM really didn't change much, guys. I don't know why, but I have a sneaking suspicion that SBM between this match and last match, not all too different. You gotta be joking me, Steve, really? I went over this way, gotcha. I was really hoping that he crossed in front of that window. A little bit too far to the right. Wait. Oh, he did a anti-hemorrhagic syringe. Interesting. I didn't even notice it. It must have been when he hit that corner. He must have stopped for it. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Good job. That's actually a really good play. Keeping up great work with the channel. I appreciate that. Thank you, Wolf. That does mean a lot. That's Repressed Alliance. Good stuff. Oof. Repressed Alliance up still, so Ruin's not doing anything. They do get a gen. They're not, like, they're pressuring gens relatively well, is the funny thing. I got gun burn out mechanic. Is that a gun burnout mechanic? What do you mean gun burnout mechanic? Where are these scratch marks going into this next tile? I will say, I do love seeing Repressed Alliance used in a match. Alright, let's do a mind game. Good drop. That lurk message is so good, I never noticed it. I do love it, actually. It's a very nice one that I thought about. Can you guys stop this? What is going on here? You guys are way too hyper-focused on this one gen. They give me free health states. 8 seconds off the gen now? What is going on? Like, they just want this gen way too much. What is going on here? Come here. Found out why it's going to take a little while for the merch to be here. Why is that? I is curious. Did someone really jump back on that gen again? I appreciate Slashy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That does mean a lot. Like, your guys' compliments actually do mean a lot to me. Why are they so hyper-focused on that gen? It's not like this is a free gen or anything. It's mentioned San Fran? Gotcha. That makes sense. Steve just sandbagged that Cheryl. GG's. Corn blindness is real right now. Not even the last gen, there's still 5. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what they're doing or why. It is confusing to me. Complete skill checks and Killer Terrorist, maybe? Is that a tome challenge happening right now, maybe? I don't know what the tome challenges are for survivors. I should probably look. I keep on saying that every single time a new tome comes out. I should probably take a time to look. Yeah, it is. Maybe that's it, but like, there's ways to do that that are not this. Let's be real here. There are many ways to do that without doing what they're doing currently. Like, do it safely while I'm chasing someone else if I'm tunnel vision. I'm not that type of killer to get tunnel vision, mind you, but still. Alright, have they chosen another gen? For the love of God, thank you, Steve. But you're gonna get punished for doing that. Basically what you're saying is there's ways to do that without throwing? Absolutely! What are you doing? Does he have Metal of Man, maybe? That's the only thing I can explain. And during that time, he had the momentum to go for this unhook and then didn't. Why not? There's the unhook by Cheryl. Steve's right here. Don't do it, please. I was really trying to hit that other Cheryl, I'm not even gonna lie. I saw her going for it. I was gonna test out if she had BT or not. Did I just hear a locker? Is there a locker even nearby? I guess there's that one. Did they? No. And she has attempted to sabotage, but then commit? Thanks, Coach from Left Red 2, making me want a cheeseburger right now. You know, when you need a cheeseburger, you need a cheeseburger. It just is how it is, right? Okay, where are these last two? Please don't tell me they're going for the unhook. Please reset. Love God. No? No reset? They're within 40 meters. We know that fact. I have to look. I heard a locker earlier. I swear to God I did. Thank God it's not there. Alright. I'll walk away for a second, let you guys attempt to get these unhooks, but like, you guys need to reset and heal, not do that. There's a dead hard, good job. Held that for right time. Let's go for you real quick. And now we can go for Cheryl, who will go for the unhook on Steve. We're gonna cut off a bit of distance here. Oh, she didn't go for it. She 100% just said nope. So she's in this tile. And she'll go for the vault. No, there's no pallet here anymore. I mean, I find the most fun is Huntress. Huntress is a lot of fun. The main reason is because her ability is rewarding when you hit it. To be honest, Deathslinger is too. There's a lot of fun ways to use Deathslinger. Scratch marks. Well, this is gonna be this is our third match of Deathslinger right now. And this would make us 3-0 if we win this one, which with 3 gens left, it's kind of seeming like it with 2 people left, and both of them are on Death Hook. So we're gonna get this win. A little bit early, I think. Yeah, Huntress is fun. Like, there's a lot of rewarding killers that are fun to play. He goes this way towards middle. Is an easier Huntress. I would agree to some degree, but also disagree. Huntress can hit over pallets for multiple health states. Huntress is more powerful than Slinger, arguably. It's just that Slinger is able to aim over certain things that Huntress is not able to. But Huntress is arguably better in comparison. We done test with, yes. I'm going to be uploading a lot, and I do mean a lot of videos next week. Because we have done SBMM testing. What are we doing here? We did SBMM testing on every single killer up to Deathslinger so far. So you'll be able to watch all those videos. It will be about 45-minute videos each, with 4 matches in them. We got some comp players during Wraith and Trapper, which was surprising. Oh, Hatch is right here, funny enough. But with that being said, GG, well played to these survivors. Alright, we are on Badham. This is our 4th SBMM test, and if we win this, Deathslinger will be 4-0 during the testing period. I don't know, SBMM has felt a little bit off on Deathslinger. It felt alright on Oni, but Deathslinger, it feels way, 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 way off. Especially these last 2 matches, RPD and not Rancid. God, what was the last one? Torment Creek. Let's see. Where are you at? Scratch marks ended abruptly. Looks like they went downstairs. Hold on. I want to check something. Yep, that's what I thought. I saw the scratch marks and they kind of just ended in that corner. So it made me suspicious on whether or not... let's get you over this window, Cloudy. Yeah, even if you don't get to the window, I can still hit over the fence. That works too. Around the power icon is an overhead mechanic for Huntress. Gotcha. Good sign that they weren't all just standing together. That's good news, at least. But I do hear someone on the gen inside. Probably gonna pressure that. Barbecue. I see one person on the gen up there. Arguably, they would have had... No way. Please, no. Thank God. I didn't see any scratch marks as just the directionality. I got genuinely scared for a second that they went to the locker. I'm gonna go to two-story. That gen's not really well progressed. I actually came here earlier rather than pressuring that gen. Whoops. I'll pay for it by losing this gen. What did you think was gonna happen here, Claudia? Your choices were drop down and take a stun and a hit, or get shot and take a stun and take a hit. Like, she just stood there. Whenever I see survivors go into a locker, I die inside. Overall rule of thumb, why have you not gotten the unhook yet? What were you doing this entire time, Yui? A bit far away. I'll get the unhook now. I probably should have kept my distance and gone for the shot on the hook. A little bit to the right. Yui still going out. Back to this corner gen. That's fine by me. They'll get the unhook to Jen's head. What are we doing here? I've been tracking you. It's not like I was trying to find you or anything. Yeah, I was hopeful. I knew I was a little bit too far out. But at least I kept my distance, so I'm not too concerned. One other thing I've learned from Deathslinger, don't move side to side. You want to always just hold back and run that way rather than moving side to side. So I see 1, 2, 3. One person's in basement, by the way. Then one person is up there healing, one person's over there healing. Both Claudettes with self-care. Since I'm not running sloppy, it is roughly 24 seconds to heal. Alright, Claudie. I'm not sure why you're so far out on the outskirts, but okay. We Dwight or Kate. Those are good choices, honestly. I mean, there's a lot of good survivors, honestly, to choose from in that regard. Alright, let's put you up on hook. Then we can pressure the unhook, as I would hope that someone's on their way. You like Dwight based on their cosmetics? Oh, I think they're gonna be on Ruin in a second. Do I pressure the unhook or pressure Ruin? Let's pressure Ruin. Let's do that. Scratch marks. Scratch marks going where? They're definitely here. And I don't think they left either. Yep. Yeah, just based on the direction of scratch marks, I knew that someone still had to be here. There's no doubt in my mind. Let's hook you. And case in point, don't go into lockers, people. Any killer worth their salt will figure it out one way or another. And add a cosmetic? Ooh. I could see that happen eventually. Hi. Why would you go on that jet? That means you don't have DS, and now you die. Alright. Yeah, SBMM on Trickster feels way off. It really does. Oh, not Trickster, Jesus Christ. For some reason I had Trickster in my mind. Deathslinger. But yeah, so this will be a 4-0 on Slinger for some ungodly reason. I don't know why. Oh, this is you. I was hoping for Elodie. I'll be real. My way, time should be in Locker's head-on or inner strength. Even then, it's risky. But yeah, I don't know. Like, inner strength makes a lot of sense, but you don't want to stay in the locker, of course. Let's put you on hook. And we still need to find Elodie for our 4th stack of barbecue, ideally. Yui, stop struggling. And there's Elodie. What is she doing? Sabotaging a hook. Gotcha. I was a bit confused there for a second. I was like, I watched her aura go down. I'm like, There's no totem there that I'm aware of. There she is. I think not. Flashbangs? Yeah, flashbangs are another reason to go into a locker now, I do suppose. But you don't want to do it, like, and once again, sit in there. What was that? That was odd. I live in lockers when a tombstone mire is right behind you. Fair, fair. No, that hooks back up. Alright, bye, LD. Unless you have Deliverance, that'll be that. So, 4-0 for Deathslinger today. Yeah, that was an odd one for sure. So it looks like late night SPMM, like I've been saying, is just gonna still be a bit off. Where because there are less killers playing the game, we're gonna get fewer survivors. Or survivors with lower SPMM ranks, rather. But GG, well played to the survivors.